a man doesn't respect the fact that he should not toy with a single mother's mind.
If you felt uncomfortable with parenting a kid that's not yours, or you think that that's moving too quick, you shouldn't be spending nights at her house.
Their responsibility, number one, is their kid. Their kids' well-being, their kids' mental health, the kids' safety.
Hey guys, what's going on?
You and them tricky words.
You know what I am? I'm an extended, what's that people call? Extended substitute teacher.
They have to be good though.
Tenure? I don't.
Well,
I don't want to be an extended one. I'm one that's forced to be a substitute teacher because we're looking for another person. You guys need another co-host, another guy perspective.
Wait, we're looking for?
I was about to say the same thing, dude.
Nah,
we don't want anyone new.
It really got to be somebody that's just kind of out of line about everything.
Or guess.
Or anti-intellectual, like something.
Okay,
Anti-intellectual.
Maybe not somebody.
Idiot.
Marie, maybe not somebody like rotating different guests, and they could come in and sit down and stuff like that.
But be willing to talk.
Yeah, you got to be able to interject and
have an opinion that you're not afraid to express.
Yeah. I want to do a bingo board. What do they call a bingo board? What do you call it? I don't have this on my 2025
bingo
card.
Oh, card.
That's
card,
right.
yeah.
Thank you.
I actually say that pretty often.
I want to have that for what time he's going to say for her to get a mic.
He actually already spoke on it.
You don't have your mic today?
Today. And he said it was going to be too much.
Why?
No, I was gonna put a chair right there for Marie and put a mic and everything else, and then just the technical aspect of it. But you said you was gonna talk off camera anyway.
It's fine.
Glad everyone's here. Aaron, how was your travels?
Productive.
Okay. Do you like it? You're in the airport a lot. What is do you enjoy all this traveling?
I wonder that you don't get tired.
Yeah, for real.
I do.
Sounds fun for a little bit, but Aaron legit travels. You probably travel at least 5-6 times a month.
More than that.
Not 5-6. The last few months it's been really busy.
You did travel in what we in November?
Oh no, that was
October.
a lot.
You did travel 5-6 times.
It was a lot, yeah. And I was gone for days.
Which is funny that you are one of the few people that I know that travel to really dope places and never post. She never posts none of the stuff or the places that she's at.
I do have pictures.
It's admirable.
You think so?
Yeah, that's like your personal memories. Not everything's meant to be shared.
I did go to the Jeezy concert week before last.
With the black tie one?
So don't even get me started. Me and my homegirl, we thought it was a part of the black tie series.
Oh.
But it wasn't.
But a lot of people did.
Okay.
That's the thing. So you got people in there in jeans and snowman t-shirts. Then you had the other half in nice cocktail dresses.
Miscommunication.
Was it at a theater though? Was it
it was in so my friend lives in Atlanta, Christina.
Oh, okay.
And so we drove down earlier on, I guess it was Friday. Because I think I came in Thursday. I think because she's smacking.
No, it wasn't. I wasn't even chewing. I was just reaching for it.
Oh.
Oh, I really didn't know the bag was next to me, so I think the sound got me.
Okay, can we just take this away?
Or you just put some in your pocket.
I ain't gonna lie, they was good, especially the little red and white ones.
Did you want any more before she got rid of it for everybody?
No, actually, she told me already. She said, "Get this away from me."
I did, yeah.
That's a little bit confusing because I'm looking at this right now. Jeezy break Guinness World Record with 101 member hip hop orchestra in Vegas.
So right. So this is what. And they don't make a distinction on the Ticketmaster website, and so they have the other dates. Because the girl behind me. We were all kind of looking around what's the deal? And she was like, yeah, the shows, this one, and this show had 2 Chainz and Jeezy. So I don't know if that was part of the reason why, but I guess there's a hiatus. And then he had more shows that happened, I think, the very end of October into this week or something like that.
Well, how was it all around though?
Well, I love Jeezy.
Did
It
you
was-
get a dress?
Oh yeah.
She
So
thought it was
you were
black
part of
tie.
the orchestra black tie dress.
Oh, my shit was fire too.
Yeah.
Got you.
Oh wow, we should share this. This is a really nice picture.
Let me
like to see.
see.
Over here, there's a few of them.
Oh man, that's a nice picture. Dang. Okay.
Wait, did you get a new phone?
Show,
Her case
send me
looks
that
like
one so I could just
the
share
new
with the
phone.
audience. You could airdrop it to me.
Okay, there's like 4. Just
Oh, you guys are.
that's what I'm saying. We were
They really
dressed
got
up.
Dressed. They got dressed.
I just got it.
So go like this so that we can both see it at the same time.
I didn't want you to see it while I was holding it.
I was sending them to Dammy.
You didn't want to swipe.
I didn't say anything. I know you're petty. I know you're petty. I don't even mess with you.
Yeah, it's very cute.
You see, so like I was. I mean, it was fine. Like it was just like my friend. Her dress had a tail. Like we were dressed up.
Okay, hopefully
She's
guys,
tall.
Oh yeah, she is.
She's a basketball player.
No, she's a physician. So if y'all know any non-self-proclaimed good men,
she's single.
she's getting it.
How old is she? You don't have to tell me her age, but how long she been married?
I think they were together for like 10 years.
Why they just get not to be in her business, but I mean, if you do share this picture with us and I shared it with the audience,
Oh.
Is she ready to date before you do all that? Or are you just
Yeah.
saying that for
yeah,
her?
No, yeah.
Women who are divorced are ready to date because they left their husbands at least 2 years before the divorce.
And she got free time.
That people don't. The thing with divorce is that it doesn't. You know, when you hear divorce, we're like, oh, this person just got divorced. You thinking it just happened? It happened over a long period of time. Think about it.
And I couldn't even.
They got to get separated first. Then I think they get counseling. Then
They're not totally divorced yet, but you know, they're at the end of it.
that's what I'm saying. How long has it been?
I mean, it's been going on for like over a year.
Mm.
So.
A year's not enough though. You need.
No, like getting the divorce, like filing, but then it was going on before that. You see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. How long
2
they've been
years.
separated?
Okay.
I'd be like, yeah, I guess like 2 years.
2 years. It's
Yes.
a while before the divorce. Like the final divorce kind of takes a while before it happens.
Yeah.
Especially if you got stuff and you know.
Yeah, like
got
it's
stuff.
it's always one of those taboo things. Somebody's like, "Well, I'm getting a divorce. I'm almost there." You're like, "Well, you married. I don't want to fuck with you." They're like, "No, like I'm fucking."
Just ask to
getting
see the
divorced."
paperwork.
'Cause
Mm.
women do be slick, right?
Oh, it's women. Whatever. But anyway,
So guys,
Oh.
I
Where
wanna
does she live?
circle-
I'm sorry. She lives in Houston?
no.
No, she lives in
Atlanta?
She moved to Atlanta.
Atlanta. You're not listening.
So, speaking of Aaron, well, are you traveling or you're here?
No, next week.
You're not here next week again?
We have we're launching a new business
Hey.
and we're
Okay.
going like to do some of the like business stuff.
So business still a secret.
Well, I'm not the like I openly like talk about like my real estate stuff because like that is what I do. I would more so say I mean it's our business because
You're in it.
yeah,
it's
but
Or are
not-
you actively in it?
me active.
I mean, it's your business regardless. If you're
No,
married,
yeah,
half is
I'm-
yours no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's
But
not
are you
officially
actively-
launched. So
I'm not the person who's doing a lot of the setup, and like the management, but my husband is
Okay.
'cause it was his idea, great idea.
Okay. All right.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. Oh, and if anybody is in Medellin, come out to our bar. It's called Vibe Gastro Bar.
That's literally saved on my Instagram.
Yeah.
Just for when I actually do.
It's
go.
I mean, and honestly, it's on. I think it's just reached a year, and it's like one of the most like popular
Popular.
places. Yeah,
can see that.
in Medi. Yeah.
I can see that.
So
All right, Rome, what's going on with you?
I mean, we were just talking about divorce.
Are you getting married?
No,
Oh,
don't do the opposite. It's not opposite day. I don't want
All right,
no
go
thank
ahead.
you. We were just talking about divorce, and earlier there was a nice little juicy segment that we had put into the group chat, and I've been waiting to get on set to kind of talk about this.
which one was it?
The girl who
Oh,
read the divorce
Yeah.
papers.
oh yes.
Yeah, so I would love to. Can we play that clip?
Oh
and
yeah,
then
we
get
will. So
into-
we're gonna get to that. Amanda, what's going on with you?
Shit,
single
you know?
life? You know what we should do?
No.
Ooh.
We should ask you all the time how's single life till one day you say,
I'm not
Who's here
gonna
single?
tell you. I'm not gonna tell you.
She wouldn't tell us.
I don't know. Ask such and such.
I don't know.
So what's going on? How's Brooklyn?
Brooklyn is doing great. We just
She said, "We just."
New
She's
York
the
is
spokesperson.
New York. We're doing great. We're very excited. We have a new mayor.
Woo woo!
Woo, 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 woo. So yeah, we're doing great.
You're pretty excited. Yeah, like
I would.
they wiped the floor with everybody.
It's actually
this is-
so amazing. I've never been like more into
Local politics. I believe
correct.
Did you vote?
Don't ask me that.
Well, it kind
Don't-
of follows up the I've never
I hope
been
you
more
did.
into local politics. Did you vote? How into it are you?
Okay, can we cut this right now? Because
Why?
because I didn't have time.
You didn't
That's
vote.
fine.
I didn't have time, but I knew
Sorry.
he was gonna get the win. Okay,
See, no,
I
we got to
believed
talk
in
about that.
No, I know, but I did not have the time.
because there's early voting.
Okay, I knew
New York
that.
vote, I think New York, the polls close at 9.
No, early voting like
You could
Days
vote. You
before.
could have voted days before, and it opens at 6 a.m.
You know what's so crazy? I was watching Joe Budden's podcast, and they were asking, Mark Lamont is on there,
Mhm.
so he's very serious about his politics. So he said to Queen's Flip, "Nigga, I ain't even gonna ask you if you voted. I already know you ain't vote." He's like, "I know you ain't vote," and then yeah. Then he asked,
Just a little
"Did Ish
skirmish."
vote?" And then Ish was like, "Nah." I think he's registered in Virginia. It's like, well, why didn't you send in your ballot? It's like, come on now. So
I thought he was.
something like that. And then so voting, I think you voted in spirit. But you should vote in person next time.
We all know how important voting is. I'm not like I don't want to vote because it doesn't matter. I'm not that person. I just did not have time, guys. That's it, and that's all. No lecture needed.
Okay.
Ooh,
Thank
I was
you.
pointing to you for the lecture. I was.
I just want to
And
point
here
out
we go.
that I flew home.
But you always
To
fly
vote.
home to vote. Voting is like
Well, no.
very important.
So if I can't go home, I send in my
Your mail-in
my
ballot.
mail-in ballot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very important. Like you've always been very like
We don't have
adamant
cranberry juice here. At this
Cheers. Clink clink clink
about
clink clink.
voting. So it's pretty cool. All right, so New York is back. Cakes by Mandy. You getting ready for that? What's going on with that?
Oh, yeah, it's a big
Thanksgiving
season,
month.
Yeah.
It's my favorite because it's pie season.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What pies you make?
pumpkin and apple.
They're better than patty pies.
I've never
Patty pie.
had a
Bell.
store bought
Oh,
pie.
Paula Bell. I have had a patty
I have
pie.
too.
It was pretty good.
It wasn't that bad. It tastes like.
I,
sweet potato
I
pie.
believe it. Everybody raves about it, but I've honestly never had a store bought pie because growing up, I never ate pies. Like that wasn't a thing in my house, and I only started eating it when I was in school because I used to do like baking and culinary classes in school, and we had pie week, and I made and ate my first pie, and I was like, yeah, this shit is actually great.
I'm gonna be honest. It's sweet potato over pumpkin all day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the black
That's a
people do
toss-up.
say that. And first of all,
Crazy.
you're Southern, so you definitely would say that.
Pumpkin pie tastes like lotion.
It does not.
Yes, it does.
You know what,
I had
Aaron?
one.
No lotion. Why would you say lotion?
It tastes like lotion.
Lotion. I don't know what lotion you putting in your mouth, but I had sweet potato something. I came over to your house for your birthday one time, and you
It's
had
a lit party.
It might have been sweet potato pie.
was it pie or was it? Did you call it something else?
No, it had to be a pie. Did I make it?
I don't know if you made
It's
it,
like a
but you gave it to
casserole.
me. You were like, try it.
It must.
Because I
Oh, you
told
know
you
what?
I never had a
My
sweet
birthday
potato.
is around Thanksgiving, so
I
it might have
know.
been sweet potato. Yeah.
Okay, so I liked it, but I found it tastes very similar to pumpkin pie because they use the same seasonings. So it doesn't taste that much different to me.
A person that really just started eating pies 3 years ago.
It wasn't 3,
4.
maybe 5,
Exactly.
5 or 6.
Anyway, put it in the comments. Sweet potato versus pumpkin.
And I have no beef with sweet potato. I have no beef. It doesn't even matter. Apple is my favorite.
Pumpkin, sweet potato.
So
Yeah,
we're,
let
we're
us
gonna
know.
we're gonna move from the pies. I want to run something by you guys, and I want to get you guys' take on there. And as we're talking about it, then I'm gonna look for the video. So I want to just pull up the video first. Well, let me ask you guys this thing. So this is what happened. So a woman is dating. This woman, she's dating a guy. Everything is going pretty good. Like it's really going good. year and a half, almost a couple of years they're dating. Year and a half. You, yeah, because just in case.
Okay, hair.
So a guy. So this lady, she's dating a guy. Year and a half. Everything is going good. They've been on vacation together. She has a kid from her previous marriage, right? And the kid's young, but never. It's basically been good times. So what happens? There's a vulnerable moment where her kid is getting bullied, and bullying is this like huge thing now. Like it's because I saw the governor of New Jersey
No.
was talking about one of the main things that she wants to go after is bullying online because these kids are going through some serious stuff, right? So she goes to him and say, "Hey, I'm going through something. My kid is getting bullied. I want to talk to you about it." He's like, "Yo, I ain't really sign up for all that. Like, I'm not ready for that transition or that shift in our relationship." And she was like, "Okay, I'm kind of confused because we're kind of going in that direction." So my question for you guys is, what do you guys think about that? But what it had me thinking about is how many times people break up in transition. So there's always a shift in every relationship. From girlfriend to wife, there's a shift. And you'll hear people say, "We were good." But when we shifted over to marriage, shit got real. We almost didn't make it. Couples are having a great time. The baby comes. When the baby's here, that shift, they're not ready for the what was the word? Adjustment period. Adjustment periods break up more people than anyone usually talk about because every relationship has an adjustment period. You have to. You could have the perfect marriage, perfect relationship, but your parents are getting older. So now your parents are aging. Hey, I gotta start taking care of my parents. And then the person you're with, like, yo, hey, what's going on? Well, we're gonna have to adjust to this change. And during that adjustment, a lot of people just be like, I don't care. So was he not ready to like? Did she come too hard too soon for that adjustment period, or he just wasn't ready for
Well,
the
I have
based
questions
on
too.
Yeah, I
based
have
on
a
that.
question. Yeah.
So my first question, sorry, my
Go
first question is, how long were they together again?
almost 2 years, if not more.
And for almost 2 years, what are their ages? Are they in their 20s or are they in their
No,
30s?
they're closer, like they're over 36, 37.
And where is the father? Is the father involved? Still involved in the child's life at all?
Not as involved.
Okay. And are they living together?
They don't live together, but what I do know is that they do spend weekends at each other's houses. So they're at that place where they're ready to
Okay.
combine everything into one.
Okay.
So their adjustment period was kind of just being tested at that moment.
Well, I think it's been an adjustment because now he's dating somebody with a child, adjustment.
Mhm.
She's bringing a child into a new relationship with another man, adjustment. Um, Getting adjusted to different locations each weekend, that's an adjustment. So it seems like the whole relationship has been an adjustment. So I don't think it's just this situation, if that makes sense. It's probably bigger than it seems like it's bigger than, hey, I don't want to deal with bullying.
Well,
Because
she's vulnerable. She just needs him
yeah,
to be there
based
for her.
based on what you stated in this situation, it didn't seem like she was asking him to father the child, give the child any kind of parenting, any advice or whatever. She seemed like she needed her boyfriend or her partner to speak to because this was affecting her home life. I think his response was whack. His response was absolutely whack because you guys are dating almost 2 years now, and we're at the point where I can't talk to you about my kid. You're spending weekends at my house. You're in my child's space. My child, more than likely knows you.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you're in his home. We don't
home.
know.
Yeah, the child, of course, met him.
Yeah, so it's like that's whack for you to have that kind of reaction. And at almost 2 months, where did you think that this was leading? Do you not want
2 years.
2 years? Sorry, not 2 months. where did you think that this was going? Do you not want to be more serious than what this is? Like, why is it a problem for you? Even if it was like, hey, she had a bad day because, she's going through some bullying, since you're going to be here and her father isn't, like, can you just talk to her? I think she's like, she needs to hear something from someone else other than me. So, like, even if she was asking you to take the extra step to do that, would that have been so bad? Like, what do you want from this lady knowing that she has a child? Like, what are you looking for? What kind of relationship are you expecting to have with someone that has a child?
I do understand, but what I'm saying is like you're asking someone to adjust to something very fast, something that they're really not prepared to adjust for. So
Well, what's fast?
But I'm saying you're really not though, because once there's a child involved, that level of responsibility is immediately raised. There's never a like, hey, I can see this woman and the child and play around with them.
no, he wasn't. I think he's taking her serious, but I think that he's probably on his own timeline. He's on his own timeline. Like it's a there's things you ask in a relationship and you want the person to adjust to this change. Like, like if you're dating someone and let's say Aaron's single and Aaron is dating and the guy goes, hey, we've been dating for a couple of years. Can you co-sign something for me? I want to do this investment. You're like, what the that comes out of nowhere, right? It throws you off. But the person might feel comfortable enough with you because they've been with you every day or every weekend to ask you for something like that.
Cosign is different though.
That
Yeah.
is absolutely different.
I mean,
You're going from like communicating
yeah,
about something about your goals and dreams
putting
to
my financial future in
that's-
jeopardy.
That's different.
No.
Yeah.
Let's stay with the kid.
Yeah.
I think that let's stay with the kid.
Yeah.
Because if you co-sign it, let me know.
Yeah, that's
I'll take a loan too. I think it could sound like he wasn't prepared to really be in this role. I don't think I just don't like the word adjustment. I think I'm hung up on the adjustment part.
And the
Really?
quickness. You keep saying like that he was asked to adjust so suddenly, and it's not suddenly.
You're being asked to go into a father role.
Not
That's
not
certain-
after they've dated for 2 months. No,
Years.
I know you're acting as if they've only been dating for like 2 months, and she's like, "Oh, my kid," but no, they have been in a relationship almost 2 years. He spends weekends over there.
With her.
What are we doing
and,
here?
and even if he didn't get to meet the child for say 6 months, whatever the case may be,
Okay.
once he met the child,
right.
that was an immediate like, okay, now we're serious, and now I have to be more than
So automatically,
dating you.
he should think about going into a stepfather role right away because
it
she's
has nothing to do with thinking about it. It has that's what you are. That's what you will be.
Almost 2 years, and you haven't thought in your mind, I'm seriously dating this woman. She has a child, and somewhere down the line, if I marry her, I will be
Mhm.
this child's stepfather. And it doesn't start at just marriage. Like, we're seriously dating. I have to take on that role. And first of all, if you felt uncomfortable with parenting a kid that's not yours, or you think that that's moving too quick, you shouldn't be spending nights at her house.
Mhm.
She has a kid. If you don't want anything to do with that kid, stay your ass at home.
Word, and the right code is you can't mess with women with kids if you're not going to be there. Like that's not even.
Yeah.
You can lie. I don't want to even say this, but you can lie to a single girl, and it's a different lie. But if you're going to lie to a woman with a child, that's almost like
explain that.
that's
Explain
almost
that.
it's almost like a violation. It's like you're setting her up to, because in a sense you're not her hero. You're almost like you're saying you're ready to build another family with this person.
Mhm.
And that involves like hope and planning and responsibilities. And you're saying, hey, I'm getting involved with you and your child. And if you're not ready for that, just say we fucking.
So are you saying there's a difference between lying to a woman who's single and lying to a single mother?
In my eyes, absolutely.
Explain it. So
I think he just did.
no, but like I want to get the code because he said there's a code to it. What's the code?
I feel like the code is, first of all, the code should be honesty. But if you're going to lie about it, be like more honest about the lie.
Yeah.
if that makes sense. Like, if you're going to be with a woman with a child, you could tell her up front, like, listen, you could tell her anything, really. You can really tell her anything and be like, I'm so busy, I'm so this, I'm so that. And she's going to catch on to like, okay, you're not going to be around. But if you're not going to just,
You got to find a way to get her the message you're saying. That it's not going to be
if you're not going to be honest.
Like if you're not going to take it serious, you're saying find a way, whether you could be direct or find a way through however you want to do it, but make sure she gets the message that don't make plans with me. I'm not going to be around because
That's
she
if
has
you're
a
not going
child.
to be honest. Yeah. And if you're not ready for that, then a single mother really should be off of your whole radar.
So, what do you guys think of someone, a man, who doesn't have that code? Like he doesn't respect the fact that he should not toy with a single mother's mind. Like what do you think of that?
Sorry.
Yeah.
This is a sorry ass man. I don't know what's the point, especially if you go that far to dating someone, especially almost 2 years. I'm not saying that that's what this man is doing, but if you are dating someone and it seems you're making it seem to that woman that you guys are becoming serious and you know that you don't want to be serious, why are you doing this? Like, why are you doing this? Because when she has a child involved, it's like you're kind of like preparing yourself and this child for a new man to come into your life. A single woman, all right, that nigga wasn't shit, on to the next one.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like,
You don't want to, because you don't want a revolving door
exactly
with your child.
Yeah.
So, and I think that goes back to what Rome was saying. Either you need to be upfront and honest about what your intentions are, knowing that there's a child involved.
because
know.
y'all don't need to meet
Yeah.
and you don't need to come over here.
That part. And most single women with children that I've met have made that very clear and won't bring you around their child, whether it be for safety reasons first, for comfortability second, whatever way that is. But like, listen, you know, I got a child, you know, I got responsibilities, and they'll make you wait. And that's a respectable, whatever time they decide to make you wait is respectable.
Do you think that men maybe look at it like the single mothers are more vulnerable because they have more hope because they really want that, I guess, family unit? Like niggas just be like, yo, she got a kid. Nobody gonna want her with her kids. So she's trying to grab whatever she could grab, or is it the opposite?
I think it's the opposite. I think that, well, from my perspective, I'm just going to say as an outsider looking in, I would think that their responsibility, number one, is their kid. You know, their kids' well-being, their kids' mental health, the kids' safety. So that's why, like he said, they wait until it appears that this may, you know, go in a particular direction, and that conversations have been had about you meeting my child, you know. So again, if you're honest, then she can move accordingly.
But on the opposite side of that, I see what he's saying, that if you do meet a woman with a child and she tells you up front that she has a child, but she's still acting wild or whatever the case may be, then you know you're not going to be able to take her serious because you whole time thinking like, what happened to your kid? Or you're taking that as the standard.
Which is more common, I think.
Which is, you're taking that as the standard of how it's going to be. Like, okay, you have somebody to watch your child. Your grandma can watch your child. Your son, your child's father can watch your child. So you still have an active lifestyle in a sense, you know? So.
But you're still not introducing the kid.
No, but it's like at least if from what I'm thinking about it is like growing up when you're younger. I'm talking about this is like before you're like 28 years old. When you meet a girl, if she's 23, 24, she has a kid, it's a heavy burden. You're like, damn, she got a kid. She has to maybe work harder because it's more common for a dude to be like, I'm 20, 28, 27 years old. She's 23, 24. She got a kid. She got a kid. It's not the same. Like, you're not like running to be a stepfather at that age. Like, if you're older, you're in your mid 30s, late 30s, and you meet a woman with kids, or you're in your 40s, that's different. That's like, yeah, she got
So what
kids.
are we talking about? Are we talking about young folk or middle-aged folk?
But what I'm saying is like just in general. You understand what I'm saying?
Because I think those are two very distinct situations with a completely different set of circumstances.
Okay.
So
Like an older woman with
But this
Plus, if the kids are older, that's a whole
that's a
nother.
whole other
That's a
thing.
whole
Yeah,
other
that's
thing.
actually you free.
Yeah, you basically.
She's back to being single.
Yeah,
She's like a single woman because her kids are grown.
not even grown, but of a certain age
Teenager
to like
type.
be able to watch themselves and
Yeah,
and
that I'm
babysit
talking
or
about
something.
when the kids are young. When the
Yeah.
kids are like 2, maybe to 7,
a
8 years
two?
old.
A two.
Nah. A 2? No, that
They
'cause
can't even use a bathroom by themselves.
Yeah.
Clean their ass real good.
that and really, I ain't gonna say it, but I'll say it. I mean, with the young kids, they're usually still involved
Baby
with.
father's
Yeah.
still
Still involved with the
lingering
baby
somewhere.
father
He's somewhere.
somewhere.
He in the bushes.
Not even. Yeah,
With a
basically. Yeah.
With
Yeah.
a gun.
And he's still on that. I don't want nobody around my son or my daughter and
The drama.
the drama. Yeah. So it takes a while for that to, if it does, it takes a while for that to die down, if it ever does.
Yeah.
I do think this all revolves around what Roman initially said about their entire relationship has been a transition. So maybe this transition hit his boundary,
Actually, I like that.
but there's been transitions
And
the
push.
entire time.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I actually really like that because there is a boundary level. Because if we're talking about shifting, transition, adjustment periods, right?
Mm.
Like, let's just say you decided to work on yourself as a person. You want to work, like, yo, let me work on my mental health. Let me work on being a better person. And you legitimately are accomplishing that. Is there an adjustment period for the person you're in a relationship with and the people around you to recognize that? Because they're used to the old you. They're used to the you maybe that's not together.
I don't think there's an adjustment period to recognize it, but they also have to understand the process is happening.
Yeah.
Like to expect somebody to recognize your change, you're asking a lot of that person. Because some people don't like how change looks on other people to begin with. So they're not ready to even see that in you. But if you're communicating that, hey, I'm working on A, B, and C, if you're not doing it by yourself and you're communicating, then you should find a way to include them and saying, and in the end, it's going to make us stronger. I think that would be different than saying, hey, I'm just going on about getting my mental health together and you just sit here, if that makes sense.
So like Aaron said, the boundaries. So if you're in a relationship and you say to the person you're in a relationship with, hey, I'm working on my boundaries. I just want you to know I'm going to be working on boundaries. I've never had strong boundaries. I'm actually going to go to therapy. I have books. I'm doing a lot of self-work on boundaries. So don't feel funny when I'm start using them. And the person could be like, okay, that's fine, whatever. Give a shit, right? But then when the person starts actually implementing boundaries, that's a lot. Like, I'm not used to that.
I mean, and that's fine. So you're changing, and you should expect for things around you to change.
Yeah.
So if you're now setting boundaries that you previously did not have, why would you expect everybody's reaction to be the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
That
It's a
that it
both
was.
changing
Yeah.
basically. If you're changing, we're literally both changing. Because now you're changing, and I have to change to your change.
Yeah. Or not, and be gone. It's
So it does happen, right?
of course.
All the time.
Yeah.
So during that whole shift of change that you're doing, the person may not be around.
That's really for you to decide though.
Yeah. You have to think, if you're completely changing something about yourself that ultimately will affect your interactions with other people, for you to be shocked and appalled that they don't want to deal with the new you, then like something wrong with you for not realizing that.
Mhm.
Because you're not going to be presenting the same person that they're used to.
So what are they losing? They're losing like a familiarity, a comfort level that they had from before that you're not going to be able to give them.
I guess.
Unless they decide to support you.
Yeah.
And then once you change, you also have to tell them what that support now looks like. You can't expect them to automatically know.
It's like thinking about somebody that's like a fiend, right? And they go to rehab.
Okay.
And they really trying to make rehab happen. Like, you can't keep hanging around your dope head friends, and expect them to act like differently. You're the one changing. And if they not on your show, somebody gotta go. I mean, I feel like you're making this way more difficult than it needs to be. Like, you gonna be here, you not. But this is what I'm doing.
Okay.
And I think that's a life cycle of regular relationship
Yeah.
though, because if we're constantly evolving and we're constantly trying to get to a better us, then we're not going to be the same in each era of us
Mhm.
trying to get there. Like in each step of that, we're going to be changing. So I think the goal is to get two people to want to change themselves together and like keep meeting each other at the next level. I think like that's the goal. It doesn't always happen that way. But to say, since you aren't changing immediately, I'm out. I don't think that's fair because you also have to give a person grace period to,
What's a grace period? Like you said, meet each other at the next level, right? What if you're waiting for the person and they're not showing up? Or the person is waiting for you and you can't show up?
which happens a lot, but that's your decision, your choice to. I see you smiling. What are you laughing at?
That's all good.
Yeah, I think that's your choice, and you have to. I think at that point it becomes a scale. Like, do you weigh you being a new person and them not catching up heavier than your memories and everything you've built, or is it just now I'm completely selfish? This is who I am now, and I don't have time to wait.
Especially if you have great memories. If you have happy memories, those weigh a lot. They're worth a lot,
To
But-
you,
But now we're looking this way.
which is forward.
Right. So memories are great, but back then I was also a person that I either did not want to be or I was like I was suppressing myself
Okay.
in order to make those memories.
Oh,
So I at the end of the day, and I really again, I think we're making this a much more complex issue than it is. If a person is not uh going to be there as you adjust and they're not comfortable with it, then somebody gonna go. And it might be them. They're like, I can't deal with this. I'm gone.
yeah.
But what's more important to you?
the relationship.
Why?
Maybe you're happy in the relationship. That's why.
But you happy in a relationship, but you're not happy with yourself.
Okay, explain that.
You're happy in a relationship, but you're not happy with yourself.
Well, you're giving up all these. You're making all these compromises. You're making all these compromises in order for you to keep the person you're dating.
Right? So you have to figure out what's more important to you.
Okay.
How much of yourself are you going to give away to not be yourself?
Exactly.
In exchange for the relationship, which is what a lot of people do, right? A lot of people stay stuck or in a relationship for years, for decades,
Until they get fed up.
but they lost all that time.
Well, you can't get it
And
back.
that's
What you mad about?
and that's why they just up and all right. I'm tired of this.
Yeah, but
Not happy.
it doesn't usually go that just like that. Like in that time, then it's easier because you've built so much resentment on this person not allowing you to be yourself or not
That's
coming
true.
up to your next level or not supporting you. You've built up this resentment, so it doesn't, like you were saying before, a divorce doesn't take 30 days. A divorce takes 2 years.
Yeah.
So like when people break up, it wasn't just something you immediately did. I mean, unless
It was in the making.
unless we're talking about just cheating. But if we weren't talking about cheating and we're talking about maybe like emotional abuse or mental abuse, whatever's going on, it wasn't just one incident. It was like these incidents became more and more, which is basically a habit. So you created a habit that this person was not down with.
But also, it got me thinking that I could imagine some people in relationships like who want to change don't change because they know that change is going to change their relationship.
And that all goes back to what is important to you. Is it this relationship that you are able to keep, but in order to keep it, you have to suppress things about yourself?
Mhm.
Or do you want to be who you really are? If there's no room for them to
They
coexist,
cannot coexist, I don't think.
but that's what I'm saying. If there's no room for them to coexist, then somebody got to go. I mean, again, this is a very simple concept.
Which is communicating that, hey, I want to change this. Like, have you ever had someone ask you to change something while you're in a relationship? Like, hey, Aaron, or
My attitude.
Rome, yeah?
all the
Yeah.
time.
What
Yeah.
was that like? What was that like? Someone asking you to change something in a relationship?
I mean, to be honest, it was a fair compromise. Sometimes it's nasty. like I felt like I wasn't giving it up too much.
Yeah. So did you change it?
I mean, you can't just ask me to change it overnight. That doesn't happen overnight. But I try to be nicer.
Yeah. That's fair.
Same for you.
I think more so in how I deal with people. Like I'll give you a perfect example. Like if a person comes to me and they have an issue and they tell me their issue, my next question is, what you gonna do about it? Right? And now I want to help you figure it out. Do this, do that, talk to somebody. Have you considered this? Have you considered that? But if you really just want somebody to load your sorrows onto them,
Yeah, no.
you know, like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Some people don't want resolutions.
Yeah. But the people who don't, so I have a friend who doesn't want resolutions but likes to just complain.
Mhm.
And so I had to just realize, you know what? Maybe they just want to talk. And if that's all they want to do, I'm just, it ain't gonna take nothing off of me to just okay. Mm-hmm.
So you listen. So you do listen.
Yeah. I mean, but I'm not gonna offer anything anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that's
right.
what they want. And it ain't no sweat off my back.
So has that attitude changed since you don't offer anything anymore?
Oh, this is the loop question we were just having.
Yeah.
We were just having a loop conversation before you got here about basically people. I strongly believe in like waking up and choosing happiness.
Yeah.
It's like you have to make
Very
a conscious choice,
Yes.
and shit's gonna happen regardless. But however you receive it and deal with it is completely different,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to the people that say things are happening to me.
Yeah.
And so he was saying, say the way you were saying it, because you said it
So
perfectly.
I was saying, like, I think every relationship has a yin and a yang. So what happens is that if you're a very positive person and you always you're very just an optimistic person, and you always are the person that kind of have to lift the person up every day and tell them, hey, be positive, be good, and everything else. That person becomes sort of dependent on that. And if that person do end up changing and becoming positive, they're gonna lose a piece of their identity. So that part of their identity is keeping you in their loop of complaint, because it's no sense for them to stop complaining, because in their complaint, they get your attention, they get your affection, they get your love, and you genuinely care about the person because you're trying to uplift them.
Mhm.
So if they become uplifted and now they're positive,
That probably ain't gonna happen. They're just gonna keep complaining.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but that
Yes.
also puts you into the other side of the yang, where you're the enabler, because you're
Oh,
actually enabling that behavior. So you could be complaining that you don't like it, but
What are you doing?
it's literally a cycle. It's literally a loop of,
Okay.
and I think
got you.
those loops go on in relationships for years, and
it keeps the relationship balanced, though, believe it or not. I know this sounds very toxic and negative.
I was thinking toxic.
Yeah, it's very toxic and negative, but that piece of that toxic is what keeps it going.
not all the time.
No.
Because sometimes you really have had enough, and sometimes the motivator needs to be motivated, and that's
You're
that's
drained.
Yeah, I was about to say it
Yeah.
sounds like an energy sucker.
it. Yeah,
Like
shit.
if I have all of the energy to always motivate you and always give you inspiring words, and that's all you come to me for all the time with your complaining and all your negativity and I just have all of this to give to you, like you're sucking all of the energy
That's
that
why I
I
gotta ask
have.
people, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You just sitting here complaining to me, wasting your time and resources when you could be reading a self-help book. You could be going to the gym. You could what's it called? Meditations.
Yeah.
And like,
But even that doesn't change anything. That's a distraction from the actual problem, because you still have to make change out of all that. You still got to go home and do the actual work. People will fill that
Right.
time in with the gym, or like you said,
and they
meditation,
still not going
a
nowhere.
bunch of books, and that's really
Go ahead, go there. Go
that's
all the
really
way.
just a front. Like, that's to appease you. That's like the
You don't think they want to help themselves?
no, because I don't believe people want to help themselves. I think people want to. You see me?
Come on, you cooking.
It's
Let's
it's
go.
the
And
it's
mind
the
you telling on yourself.
it's the cranberry. It's the cranberry. It's like sticky. No, I don't believe that everybody wants to help themselves. I don't think that everybody is the on the correct side of the yang.
Mhm.
You know, because if that was the case, then
Why haven't they done it?
not only that, but then, like he said, then we would have a new issue. We wouldn't have like a motivation issue. It would probably be, hey, you're too charismatic. Like when we go out, like we're both charismatic people, and we're both people.
So now, okay,
So
So
where's
now,
the yin and the yang?
well, you
you
create
got two
one.
yangs now.
Now you got two yangs. Like in your relationships,
Yeah.
somebody is, I always say this, somebody's like more outgoing person, right? And I don't believe that you could have two outgoing people, because I think that right there is what's going to create jealousy and insecurity. Because like, hey, you're doing too much right now. You know what I mean?
Competing.
I'm saying like,
Yeah.
Not
Not
even
even
com-
competition.
well, not even a competition, but more or less like
You ain't really like that.
that part. Yeah, like that's not even you. Like now you
You're doing that for attention.
that part. Yeah. Like the whole, see, sometimes like women will put their hand on your leg when they talk to you,
Mm-hmm.
right? But like that's, you touching somebody. You know what I mean? Like that's too much.
Oh,
Wait, like your girl is talking to someone and touching them?
Oh no, she wouldn't have a hand.
Oh.
But
First of all, why'd you have to say his girl? Wait,
No,
girls
I'm trying to understand. Oh, that's why.
no,
making it a relationship.
saying,
thing
like,
when
no
it's
girls
just
are gonna have a hand.
handless women.
Like,
No, you just create a different issue, and then that would form your new yin and yang.
Mm. I mean,
Okay.
makes a lot of sense.
So if someone complains, this is one, and we'll move on to the next topic. If someone complains about their boss or their job, and they're in a great job, but they complain about it, and you're in a relationship with that person, is that not what you expect to be the dynamic of the conversation?
Mm.
They're not gonna like their job today no more than they liked it tomorrow. I mean, no more than they liked it yesterday, and no more will they like it next month. And you know they're not gonna like the job next year.
Mm.
So when they fucking hate that job, when they get home, that's the yin and the yang. Don't have two people who hate that job come in. No, it's usually gonna be somebody who's like, I kind of love what I do, you know? And then I fucking Betty, that fucking I told her to email.
But you know what? Sometimes the person who is content with their job, they might just like to hear the drama. The other person, they like complaining, and they want to be like, "Oh, thank God that ain't me, child."
Yeah.
Lord.
And what does that make? The yin and the yang.
Yeah.
And that's fine, but I also think that's and the thing is that my question again, what are you gonna do?
Besides complain.
Yeah.
It's absolutely nothing.
Are you
So
gonna leave?
Shut up.
yeah,
You gonna
'cause
are you gonna
it's
start?
entertainment, but
Yeah.
it's like if you're really gonna come home complaining about this job
Every
every day,
Yeah.
don't you think you should get a new job or figure something else out? Don't you want to be happy?
Just start slacking. I mean, like, what are you gonna do?
But that's what we're saying from the beginning. Not everybody wants to be happy. Not everybody wants a solution. People just say that they do. People just say that they do because it sounds good.
Sounds progressive.
It's people. Not every. I'm telling you,
That's why you
I
gotta
know
start
people.
seeing through people's bullshit.
Correct.
Yeah, but
I can know
people be
somebody
masking
20
that shit for a
years.
long time.
You just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, encourage them to journal. Don't tell me. Journal
your
it out.
journal.
And by the end of your journal, maybe you'll figure out what
That's a good point.
you're going to do. Don't tell me. Journal it out. You'll probably feel much better with your own emotions.
You guys could legitimately
Good point.
say you don't know anybody 10 years, at least 10 years, that's never been happy.
I do. I definitely
10
do.
years. You know them for 10 years, and you've never known them to be happy.
I know 2 people. 2. I might know 3, but I definitely know 2.
Are they stuck in the same spot?
I think that
Or is
they
that
have.
just their personality?
I think it's their personality in the sense that when let's say they hate their job or whatever, and it's always something. Okay, cool. They're gonna switch jobs, but it's the same situation again. So at some point, you have to look at what's going on and identify yourself as maybe not the problem, but you're a part of the problem.
Common denominator.
Yeah.
I feel like it doesn't even have to be the same issue at the next job. You create a different issue.
It's something.
You like there to be a problem.
And you know what? Yeah. Because some people, they want to be like, oh man, they just hating on me. They just this, that, and the other.
Actually,
like,
I have a friend
don't nobody even. Why? I'd be like, what's that song? You're so full. You're so full of yourself. Yeah. Yes. Some people really exactly. Some people really. And I've had to say this before.
Have a friend like this. She is constantly miserable.
I'd be like, girl, why do you think that people wake up in the morning, drive in traffic, or be on the bus or the train or whatever, dealing with the bullshit at their house, barely making ends meet, but they wake up every day to come and fuck with you? You? I'm just saying, like, in my mind, I don't ever think that's happening to me. Who gives a fuck about me?
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some people take themselves too seriously.
Like, I've literally had to say this. Like,
Oh, you said it.
Yeah.
to the people, to the person.
Yeah.
I be like,
What is their motive?
thank you.
What is the motive? Why do you think they want to do that?
They saw my car and they had something to say. Who? So? like, why do you? They saw your new shoes, or like, why? Why do you think that somebody is so wrapped up into you?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
What is that called? It's not entitlement.
It's called main character syndrome. My nephew told me. He showed me a video on YouTube. I've never heard the word before. He says everybody's the main character in their own movie. Some people think they're the main character in
other people's movie.
everybody's movie. And that's just the way it is. When he told me that, I was like, that's crazy. He's like, yeah, it's called main character syndrome. You think you're the main character in everybody's movie. You should be the main character in your own movie, of course. But they're like, yeah, I'm the main character in that movie too. Hey, that one too?
That's a good point.
But they don't even like their own movie.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably
So
not.
why you want to be in somebody
I
else's
was
movie?
about to say that's probably why
Playing
they
the
try
same
to
role.
fit yourself in somebody else's movie. Because they like, this movie kind of boring.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be in this movie, the star over there.
I don't get it. And like, but why you want to make yourself more miserable?
Because this is actually very scary when you think about it. Imagine that friend you're talking about and that friend you're talking about dating someone and they're undercover. Because you don't know they're miserable. You don't know they're unhappy. So you're going on dates with them.
Oh no, I don't.
Right?
You
No,
can.
not you. I'm
No,
talking
no.
about they're
I think
dating somebody.
You know when somebody
You can
miserable.
tell?
I think it's gonna show itself. Like even just like
It has to.
It can't help.
To
They
be
can't help
honest,
themselves.
yeah.
I know she doesn't do this on purpose. Her energy just exudes miserable.
Mhm.
So I know she doesn't know that she's doing it. She actually did have a boyfriend maybe 2 years ago, and I used to think like, I wonder how she's like with this boyfriend
She's
of
probably
hers.
putting
Like,
a show for him.
I wonder if she's just like an angel and she doesn't do all this complaining like she does with us. I wonder if it's going smooth sailing over there.
But you said had a boyfriend, so I guess not.
Nah, not for her.
Oh, it's for him.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think the people that like vibrate higher and are on like this optimistic thing loop all the time, it's very easy to spot somebody.
You could
To
tell.
be like you can just have regular conversation with them and you can just hear the hate in their words. And like
Yeah. You could pick it up like,
like
this
you know,
is not gonna
never
work out for me.
yeah. There's people, they're out there.
But niggas is greedy. Don't forget.
what that mean?
Yeah, but don't mean you got to keep
Wrong.
them.
Oh yeah, Rome knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you ain't got to
Niggas
keep
is
them.
greedy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's still gonna be like, the bitch complained, but all right.
That's just fact.
Is that? Wait, I'm still confused.
Is this an inside?
He was saying
thing?
that. He was saying niggas still gonna hit.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna go through the motions and the things that they gotta go through.
No, miserable people work my nerves. Like
Talk about
can't
Like
it.
handle
they work, and you're right. Some people will put up with it,
Mhm.
and some people won't, or they only put up with it enough to where they can get what they want, and
Why do you think that people put up with it?
just to get whatever it is they want until the next time they get what they want.
Or to feel needed.
No, don't need me, please.
Some
I don't need no more tasks on my list. Don't need any.
I feel like I personally put up with it because I don't know the severity of this person's issues and why they're always so miserable. So it's like
psychological experiment, right?
not an experiment, but I'm just like, damn, maybe she really just needed somebody to talk to today because maybe she feels like she doesn't have a lot of people. So I kind of just always just be on my, good friend. Okay, I'm entertain this. But even though it's like exhausting to me,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like I don't know what someone is going through or what they're thinking or how important it is for them to have me to talk to.
Yeah.
You're not the only one they complaining to.
Yeah.
They talked to their mama that morning, definitely complained to her. And if they're a complainer, one of their parents was probably complainers. So they get on the phone and complain
that's who they got it
together
from
somebody.
They see the one parent on the phone complaining and complaining.
Oh, there's always
I
blame somewhere.
I blame all my faults.
There's
on my
always
parents.
a support group for complainers.
If y'all want to know
Yeah.
why I act
Or
like
people
that,
just talking.
ask my parents.
I read
Someone taught me this.
Yeah.
I read this book long time ago and it stuck to me and I just kind of lived it. And this is I was maybe like 20 something years old. And I'm reading
Damn.
this book. Yeah, it's a
No.
long time ago. Right?
I'm joking. I just
So-
it was a layup. I had to.
So it said, I
Don
remember the
Cheadle.
book
That was
said
great.
there's a dumper and a dumpy. And in the book, it was talking about just look at two trucks. There's two types of people. There's a dumper and there's a dumpy. The dumpy, the back of that truck is empty. The dumper, that shit is full. They just back that truck up to dump all their shit on you.
Oh yeah.
And that's all they do every day. It says throughout life you gotta you gotta be a dumper or a dumpy, but you gotta know that it exists. When I read that, for some reason it just stuck. So as soon as people I see, I'm like, whoa, is somebody trying to dump their shit on me?
All the time.
You gotta do this. Woo, child. That is a lot. You know what? Let me go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'll just be like, whoa.
I gotta go hang up these jackets. Cause
Unless it's like if it's a
That's actually very depressing to feel like you have to be either or. Like, can't I just be on the sideline?
well, you could dump your stuff, but you don't gotta dump it on other people. You could dump your stuff in a journal, like you guys just said. You could
With
dump
your
your stuff to a
therapist.
therapist.
Mhm.
You could dump your stuff. You still got a lot of stuff that you got to dump,
Yeah.
but you just consciously don't dump your stuff on people. So that makes it fair because I consciously try everything that I can, or at least in my best ability, not to dump my stuff
Yeah.
on people. I really work at that. So it automatically puts that when somebody try to dump that stuff, unless it's like somebody who's never like, hey, I really need to talk to you. This is a new one. That's never happened to me. Okay. Calculate.
Right. I'm interested. What do you got to say? That'd be me.
Right? Then I could be like, okay. But if it's like
I was like, do I have time for this drama today?
I've actually heard people
You want to know the
say
juice?
that like you should ask people if they have the capacity,
The emotional bandwidth.
Mm-hmm.
the emotional bandwidth to receive whatever you are about to dump.
I think that's a
That's
really
fair.
yeah.
That's
No
very
one ever
fair.
asks that though.
No one ever really asks that because it's just like
It's just something we say on the
have to-
microphones.
you
No,
have
but I
the
tell people that.
emotional, like, okay, maybe you
Go
should be
ahead.
like, okay, what I got is really heavy. Can you handle it
Mm.
right now? It is not using all of those like keywords. So maybe it's a little bit more normal to say.
You should be honest about it. If it is heavy,
I think
Then-
you should tell people it's
Yeah,
heavy.
you
up
should.
front. Be like, yo, this is heavy what I'm about to talk to you about. And then what if the person say, I could see Aaron say some shit like that. Hey, I do know what you want to tell me is heavy, but I'm not at capacity to listen to it right now.
No, I have.
hmm
But and I'll say this: I do it for like because I have anxiety. You know, I'm a worrier. I got my own shit going on, so I know when I can't sit and listen. I'll be like, you know what? I'm on the other line. Can I call you back? Or
You
I'd
just got to get out of it.
yeah, like I'd love to, but right now I can't. I can't.
Can you do that in your relationship?
Mm.
See, I don't feel like my husband dumps on me.
No, I'm saying, okay.
So I have,
Has he ever said that to you? Like he doesn't have the capacity to receive it right now.
but I'm also not a dumper.
But you also aren't saying those words that you don't have the capacity or that you can't do it right now. You made an excuse to do something
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, but I'm just,
But if you tell somebody that, it's a hurtful thing
Yeah, I
to
feel
say to someone.
that's the only like thing that I worry about in using that, in asking that, is that someone's response is that, no, I do not. Because then it's just like, damn, this shit is heavy. Now, who am I going to talk to? And I have to sit with it. Well, not me specifically, but whoever needs to.
Whoever needs it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, can we talk about this on Friday? I have done that.
Friday is so specific because what if it's Tuesday?
I get it, but I also know what's going on in my life. I can only handle so much, you know, and I don't need my blood sugars going up. I don't need my anxiety like manifestations flaring
I get it. You
up.
got to take care of you first. I'm just so sad for the next person.
I mean, I get it, but again,
But you,
if really and even especially for people that like, if it's somebody who I know who I know like just doesn't complain a lot, or they rarely have gripes about stuff, and not even to say that they're like forever optimistic, but they're just not dumpers, and they come to me, I would make room because that's not normal. So if it's not normal, I'm like, you know what? Maybe like let me go wash my hands, use the bathroom, get a drink, and I'll call you back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But don't catch me.
so that's your prep time. You need to prepare for it.
Yeah, like if I'm finna have to sit down and listen and, you know, talk, you know, and actually engage, then let me go do what I need to do real quick. That's why I said we could talk on Friday.
I actually just
Or-
did that to my friend the other day.
What'd you do?
Like, I need to talk about something, but she's one of my close friends, but she's in school right now. So all she does is study. So I hit her and I said, hey, are you studying right now? And she was like, yeah, but I can talk. What's up? Do you need to call? And I was like, oh, I'm just annoyed about something. And she was like, you could call me. So we spoke. I said, okay, just real quick. So I call her. We actually stayed on the phone for like an hour. But I'm like,
be steady and see you
I
mess.
know. And I kept saying, I'm sorry. I know I said real quick, but I'm just like, now I'm like word vomit, you know? And she was just like, no, it's okay. Like if I had like a test coming up or something, then I would have told you like, okay, Amanda, I can't talk. And I'm like, okay, yeah, fair. I would have
you
said.
would still been hurt.
I mean, no, I was just annoyed about something. It wasn't like too heavy. Cause that's why I asked. I'm like, hey, are you studying? If she would have said like, yeah, I can't talk, I'd been like, ah, okay.
But I think a lot of people, friendships and relationships, they do well traveling light. It's usually light. When people start getting heavy, it becomes like, whoa, which is heavy to me is reality. That's a real world. You know what I'm saying? You can't avoid heavy. But it's just like it all gets complicated. Like you'll see people in that whole honeymoon stage or everybody's having a good time, everything is great. But when things get heavy, I think it's a very it's just like, damn, I need to really adjust. Like, I need to figure this out real quick. Like, what the fuck is going on? And then the person's like, bro, I'm trying to explain something to you, nigga. I'm thinking about this shit. I'm going to motherfucking go crazy on this fucking. And you're like, yo, dogs, like, what the fuck do you want me to say to you? Because I don't know what to say at that moment, let's just say. And the person could be like, yo, do you get what I'm saying? And then you gotta adjust as fast as you can. Like, whoa.
But I think you also have to ask, like, are you just looking to vent, or are you looking for a solution?
And if you start with that, most times that'll make somebody stop and be like,
because if you're just looking to vent, we can talk about this later.
yeah,
on Friday.
It's really not that important.
I'm just like, my Fridays are lighter, so that's why I'm saying Fridays. Saturday I'm busy, Sunday I'm sleep. So Friday is your best bet.
Okay.
And I'm only just saying that because I realize mentally what I'm dealing with on a consistent basis, you know, I want to be there for you, but just
it's
not,
difficult.
Yeah, it's in this exact moment.
I don't think the complainers ever understand the receiver's process.
No.
I think that's probably where we miss each other, where it's like, hey, I got my own stuff going on that I can't tell you because you are constantly
I have no
having.
room to tell you.
Yeah.
All the room is like, if the room is this big,
Yeah.
you took all the space.
And you probably, the dump E,
Mm-hmm.
if they have their own stuff, they probably don't even complain to that person. They probably have somebody else that they talk to.
Mm.
Or
You know
they're
what I mean?
probably dumping it on the side.
But that's no, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's to somebody else
Because
because
somebody, I'm saying like journal, do something else about it.
Oh,
They're
okay.
probably
Like
not
another
a
outlet.
complainer.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
They have to exit it somewhere.
Yeah.
It has to, because
Yeah.
it's going to hurt them.
But then the complainer's upset that you don't speak to them about it. And if you say, when you say, hey, you have so much going on, they say,
but why
Yeah.
you ain't never say nothing?
that, but
You
also,
could always talk to me, man.
Right.
So they feel like it's mutual.
yeah, they have so much going on, and it's wrong for me to say, I don't think you can handle this.
Kelly.
So,
handle
all right,
this.
so in closing for this, I'm going to say,
Quit complaining.
well,
That or I think that we all just need to be a bit more conscious of like, and it's different when you 25, maybe you ain't got a care in the world, you broke, but you having fun, this, that, and the other. When the bills start coming, kids, aging parents, taxes, more just everything. I think that we just have to be more conscious of our friends and understand that everybody's going through something.
and also to be a little conscious that the energy that that friend is giving you, you could be draining them for energy that they need
To handle their own
to
shit.
handle their own stuff. I remember Reginald Lewis from Why Should White Guys Have All the Fun in the Book? He said that when he was doing that deal, whether it was with Beatrice Food, he's a black dude, billionaire, just killing it. He used to take his wife and his kids and fly them out. He says, yo, y'all gotta go. I can't deal with anything right now except this. And I always was like, that's kind of crazy. But then when you
Makes a lot
think
of
about it, you're in the middle of something. You don't know what the person is in the middle of.
Mm.
And then right in the middle of it, so boundaries do matter. So we're gonna move on to the next topic, if that's okay with you guys. In my opinion, I feel like, okay, you saw the papers, you saw this dude lied 15 times. We agree he's not a good person. We understand that. Okay, he's not a decent person. He did your mother wrong. All of that. We agree with that. But now, as his daughter, you need to go talk to him. Like, you really have to have a father-daughter type of conversation to understand that relationship, because relationships are very complicated and complex things.
What is lying
And
on court records? Like,
And
under
also, she
oath?
only pointed out that her father is 15. She never said anything about her mother. She just emphasized her father 15.
Mhm.
So that was my one issue. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Mhm.
And I also didn't know this was a thing. Like, you could even do this. So when I saw this,
Yeah, how did she get this?
Public
It's
records.
public, yeah.
I saw this, I immediately said, okay, what's going on with her? Like, where's your family? Where's your husband? Where's your man that is around for this? Like,
Really?
Well, I think she said she was 18, 19, did
I'm
she?
saying
she's a young
now.
kid.
Huh?
She's a kid here, right?
She said that she got the records when she was 18, which means she's not 18 right now.
But she said something about 19, didn't she?
Probably like
I don't
19.
know, but she doesn't seem too much off of 18. She doesn't seem like a grown adult.
Yeah.
Sorry if you are, but I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying this seems very time consuming. So that's why I'm asking, where is your relationship?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I feel like relationships with families, relationship with parents and kids, they could be very complex. There's a lot of forgiveness. There's a lot of mistakes that happens. There's a lot of regrets that happen.
You think she was looking for any of that though?
No, she's
Forgiveness?
not. You know
All
what I'm
right.
Said,
saying?
where's her
She's
relationship?
looking just to bash.
Were you talking about like where's her man?
No,
Oh
her
no,
dad.
I was. No, I
'Cause
was.
I was like, that's what you sounded like.
No, I was asking like, this seems so time consuming that I couldn't imagine you being my girlfriend and just doing all this. Like I understand that because it
I don't
doesn't.
understand the correlation. Like, what would it matter if she had a man? She's saying right now in her life, she has to pick a side between her parents, whatever the hell's going on. She
No, she's
didn't.
confirming that her dad is no good.
Yeah, so that's what
I
I'm
know
saying. It seemed
that
like she
has
already
nothing
picked
to
a
do with
side.
what I just said. She said, right now, whatever the hell they're going through, she has to pick a side. She never had to pick a side before, but right now, today, she has to pick
so
a side.
something is going
So
on.
something is going
Okay.
on. So
Gotcha.
she is, counting. Let me see what happened, what occurred. She was like, okay, my mom's version of what happened in the divorce was correct. My dad lied. I don't really think that, okay, maybe she is under the assumption that he's a bad person because she thinks that her grandpa should have murdered him.
Or I'm not saying he
Like,
was a good person.
So what are you saying?
yeah, I'm
saying that
actually
a
confused at the point that you guys are
I'm
trying
trying to
to
say
make.
that the relationship between a father and his daughter, or a father and his son, a mother and her son, a mother and her daughter, are complicated relationships. They are family relationships. There are things that are happening in those relationships that only could be understood through a lot of communication and sometimes through healing. The father could have been dealing with an addiction at that time and say, hey, I was going through that. I'm sorry, forgive me. I would like to be a father for you. There are people who grew up without their fathers or grew up without their mothers and met them 30 years later, and they have the best relationships later on once they get past that. So it's not so black and white. Not it's not just, oh, he ain't shit. Yeah, he ain't shit to your mother. But you need to know if he ain't shit to you. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Well, it
Like,
is. I do understand that a man's relationship with his partner is different than his relationship with
Yep.
his child. Um, she specifically said that my father lied. So I am assuming that she meant to her. Whatever his version of the divorce was, whatever story she got from him was not the truth.
That's what I took it as.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
I got from that video. It's not that she's just solely angry that whatever happened with, her parents, has now made her angry. It's that he wasn't truthful about what happened.
See, I didn't get that because she already knew what she was looking for. She's just confirming what was going on. So it was like he really never stood a chance. Like she's
Maybe he didn't.
just confirming what she knew. Like, oh, my mom did this, my mom did that, and which could be true, apparently true.
I mean, to be fair, had she never got the records, she was probably always going to choose her mom's side.
And that's what I'm saying.
Her
It's
mom raised her.
Exactly. She said she owes her mom her life.
and imagine her trying to have a relationship with her dad and not feel like she's betraying her mom. That's very difficult to even imagine. Any relationship she tried to have with her dad is betraying her mom to her or to that whole circumstance. But at the end of the day, until he proves that he's a bad dad to her, he's still her dad.
I mean, even if you're a bad dad, he's still her dad.
No, meaning like he's still her dad to the point that if he's a bad partner to the mother, if he's legitimately a man, he will still probably be the one that will protect her in situations that she wouldn't even understand.
Can I give one perspective? So she said apparently she has a bunch of maybe like some autoimmune diseases, rare
Yeah.
diseases or whatever.
And not eating.
So right, and walking. So if your mom did all this stuff and your dad cares so much about you,
It's tough. It's wrong.
I'm just wondering, like, and maybe that's what she's wondering, like, why wasn't he there?
Maybe he's in a rock band. And I'm not making
What?
an excuse for him. I'm not making an excuse. I'm not
was
saying he's
the
not
most
selfish.
random excuse.
No, I'm not
ever.
making an excuse. And I'm not saying that he's not
was on
selfish.
That
tour.
was absolutely an
Oh,
excuse.
he was on tour.
Yeah, like, didn't expect
No,
to hear
I'm
that.
not. I'm just saying he's still a piece of he's still a piece of work, right? But what I'm saying is I'm going back to the original thing that I'm saying. She needs to figure out a conversation with just him,
Figure it out,
or try to get his. Maybe he's not a good dude, but what if he ends up being a good dude? Like she's
Outside of the paperwork.
yeah,
That's what
outside
you're
of the.
saying.
What if he ends up being the best father to her
From this point on.
from this point on?
Yeah. Because she already has all this information between her mom
Well,
and the
I
paperwork.
guess that would
But
depend.
I don't
if-
think she's open to have that. This is almost like confirming that I'm never going to have this relationship with you in a sense.
I don't know, a nigga that ain't trying to come around when I can't eat, walk, stand on my own. Like, I don't know if we got too much to talk about.
Well, what if he's trying? What if he says, "I fucked up. It was
Mm-mm.
wrong."
No.
No, you're saying what if he was trying and that was in the
Hey, no.
paperwork?
No. What if
Or
he's
saying
trying
now.
as of now?
She could walk. She could eat.
That's what I'm
No.
saying. Like,
It's too late now. It's,
I'm just saying, like, you have to think about it. Like, I'm sure if under those circumstances, I imagine her mom thought that she was going to lose her child,
There had to.
and to have and for her to only remember, I don't know what age this happened, for her to only remember her mom being there, and there's no way that the dad didn't know.
I mean,
what if he cheated and she put him out the house? I mean, it could be 1,000 things. What if he cheated and she put him out?
1001.
Fair enough. But you don't ask. You don't have your kid over for the weekend. You don't ask, hey, what's going on? Even let's say you
First of
don't.
all, even if you got put out the house for cheating, you still got a child. Though.
Thank
No,
you.
I understand that. But what if she was making it difficult for him to be in her life?
And that's why she needed to see the records.
I guess
I'm
I
pretty
need to
sure
see the records.
the
too.
records-
I want to see
Okay,
what's
yeah,
going
because
on.
it could have
See
been
those
the father
records.
saying like she wouldn't let me see you, whatever. Like that's why I wasn't there.
Mm.
But the records show I called this Negro 5'6", not Negro. You guys are white. I called this man 5, 6, 7 times to come
Oh.
see about his child, and he said, "I'm not fucking with you. I'm not coming over there or whatever." Like
Okay.
maybe that's what she saw.
And I was asking about her man because this seems like it takes a lot of time away from your relationship. And if she's older
I
now,
don't think so.
Doing all this
she's a
investigation.
kid.
19.
I think
She's probably 19.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
even if I think it's very
I'd be like,
unnecessary
what you in there
to
doing?
mention that she
Nah,
Must
Amanda,
not-
you gotta mention that, bro. Come on.
No.
That's a brave heart. Like that's
No.
some heavy work.
At 19, why you worried about if she got a man?
No,
No,
I don't
but
think
I'm-
she's 19.
No,
that's what we're
regardless
saying.
of age, like if I had a man and stuff is going on with my parents and I want to get to the bottom of what does the man that I'm in a relationship have anything to do with me
That's
trying
how
to
you're
get
gonna be talking to
to-
him.
what?
You're gonna be telling him these stuff. You're like, oh, I found out this stuff about my dad.
And if you
Okay,
already
and what's
felt
the
this way
issue?
about your father, then like you just keep reopening this wound. Like you already felt this way about him. You already grew up autoimmune. You already felt bad, couldn't walk. You knew your mom raised you. You knew all this stuff, and so now you're searching for more evidence that he wasn't there.
I'm wondering if perhaps she wasn't searching for evidence that he wasn't there because it was obvious that he wasn't.
If it was obvious that he wasn't, she went to get the court papers. He wasn't there.
Right. So if you already know he wasn't there, why you reading the record? So I'm
Yes, I'm on the same page with you.
Oh no. So I'm thinking there's something else that is afoot. Meaning,
They're going.
Like-
There's something happening right now.
wait.
Is this a story?
That's what I was just wondering. Is it parts to this?
Is this her still?
Did she do a
We-
story
we,
time?
we need you to get on story time, Amanda. If this is a
think
story,
she's
I want to hear
open
the
to
I want to hear the
influence.
shit.
Maybe we need to report on this on the next show because
Call her up.